Looking for a car you can count on? At AutoMasters, we offer a hand-picked selection of used and certified pre-owned vehicles priced right and ready to drive. With easy financing and expert service, AutoMasters is your trusted dealership from test drive to keys in hand. AutoMasters, driven by trust, powered by service. Visit our website at automasters06.com or stop by today. And oh yeah, tell them Sonia sent you.
She say sports. She say sports. She say sports. She say sports.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Sonia, and welcome back to She Say Sports. Please welcome the usual suspects, former NFL players Cedric Donaldson and Jameion Spencer. What's up, guys?
What up? What's on?
This is our Super Bowl edition, Super Bowl 60. Wow.
I believe. Gone that quick, man.
Gone that quick. Well, the last two standing are the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. Thank you, Seahawks, for taking out the Rams. For me, amen. Guys, New England went 4-13 last year, and Seattle was in the middle of a rebuild. Now they're both 14-3 and in the Super Bowl. Which turnaround is more impressive? Coach Mike V fixing the culture in Foxborough in 1 year, or Mike Macdonald turning Sam Darnold into a Pro Bowler in Seattle? Jay?
Yeah, look, I'm not going to give. I told you before, I'm not going to give a lot of credit to Vrabel because I think Patriots culture has been there, and Jared kind of built that team and started building that team. He brought some energy. I give him that. He brought a connection to those guys. But I'm more impressed with what Mike Macdonald has done out in Seattle. You kind of saw that happening here for the last year, and didn't again this year. Sam Darnold, to me, has been a jewel. I still don't know why he's getting the treatment he is. So for him being right where he's at, I think it was almost meant to be, man. It's I'm more impressed with what Mike Macdonald has done out in Seattle.
So, Cedric, do you think, speaking of Sam Darnold, do you think who was essentially cast off by the Vikings last year is now a Super Bowl starter? Is this the greatest redemption arc for a quarterback in NFL history, or is he just a product of perfect system with Jackson Smith? I can't pronounce his name. Najimba. Like Jenga, Najimba.
Hey man, he was doing it in Minnesota. He threw an interception at an inopportune time, but you see what his star receivers were saying in Minnesota right now. It was like, hey, if he would have been here, we would have done more. So I do think the growth in Seattle is more impressive, but not because he made Sam Darnold a good. Sam Darnold was a good quarterback regardless.
Right.
That team just seems to be playing for each other. And Mike Vrabel, he was a seasoned coach, so you're trying to compare him to a first-year coach that was actually doing a pretty good job. So I give it to Seattle.
I ain't asked you who winning.
No, I'm talking about the turnaround.
Jay, I was like, what?
When I choose who's going to win, it's about how many players they have from LSU and Jackson State.
You know what? Yeah, we ain't got a dog in this fight at all. We just make up stuff.
Mississippi.
How many players from Jackson State? How many from Mississippi?
Exactly. That's what we do.
I love it. So Drake May is about to be the second youngest quarterback to ever start in a Super Bowl. We saw him struggle a bit in the snow during the AFC Championship. Does the big stage at Levi's Stadium favor the veterans Darnold or fearless rookie May?
I think it is. So I think Sam Darnold is more equipped to win this game than Drake May. I think we've seen what happens when Drake May gets into the struggle. And not that he's going to be a good QB or that he's done well this year and put up some good numbers. But Sam Darnold's been through the fire, man. He's like pure gold right now. If you look at him and the way he has his command, how calm he stays, he's not trying to do more than he asked. He is just playing the game and giving what the defense is giving him. I think Drake kind of pushes some things, right? He kind of relies on his instinct and a little bit of athleticism to get him out of trouble. But I think even with that Seattle defense, man, that D-line coming at him the way that they have been coming at everybody this season, I don't see that Drake May is going to have a very good answer outside of maybe some inadvertent turnovers and probably taking some bad sacks. I just think Sam is seasoned. He's ready, man. That Rue is ready to roll at this point, man. We're ready.
Did you say Rue? Yeah, you from Louisiana.
Ready to roll, man. It's nice coffee colored, man. It's ready to roll.
It's so sad. Coach V is trying to become the first person to win a Super Bowl as a player for a team and then win one as their head coach. Does his Patriot Way experience give him the edge over the young defensive genius Mike McDonald?
I don't think it gives him an edge, man. Everybody that was the Patriots way when he was there, besides Robert Kraft, is gone. So I actually like the way McDonald built his team, because we talk about like the offense putting up 31. I mean, the team putting up 31, but they scored every kind of which way but loose against. They can beat you in the kind of way. They're pressure in the run game too, and they playing good defense.
Yes.
So.
But 2 weeks ago, you said that they had like a very easy schedule.
It did until they beat the brakes off the 49ers.
Look, twice.
I thought the first time was a fluke.
Right, which is Cedric as usually people can't win more than twice.
Yeah, it's hard to beat a team twice, man.
It's hard.
Right.
It's hard.
And they beat them down.
Yeah.
So I was like, man. And they beat them in every facet of the game. I mean, they beat them on special teams, run game, passing, defense. It was a total annihilation, man. So yeah. I'm a believer at this point.
You're a believer now. So Jay, aside from the quarterbacks, who is the one player, that X factor that determines this game? Is it New England's Christian Gonzalez locking down the perimeter, or Kenneth Walker III grinding out the clock for Seattle?
Give me K9. That dog will be the difference in this game. K9. Look, quietly kept. He is the reason why Sam Darnold has had success he has. Because when you watch that young man run, block out on pass routes downfield, I watched him get water. I saw him tape somebody's ankle. I mean, K9 is really should be in the MVP rate, discussion in my opinion, because he has been the major difference. Running the ball like it's the last time he's ever going to get a pass. I mean, he is doing it all, man, and it is clicking. It is almost as if it was written for him right now. So I think K9 is the big difference.
I love it. I love it. You got something to say, Sid?
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm still kind of broken about what happened with Marshawn Lynch back in when they didn't give him the ball at the 1 yard line. It's against the Patriots, So the more we talk about this tonight, I think anyway, we'll get to that sooner or later. But yeah, he is the reason why Sam Darnold is going to have an easier time in this game, and not to mention, the D line. So if you can run the ball, you got a decent quarterback that can throw, and your D line is dominate, and your special teams returning punts and kicks, and that's hard to beat, man.
Yeah, that's true. Speaking of Marshawn and that one goal line, it's been 11 years since the goal line interception that broke Seattle's heart. Even though the players are different, do you think that ghost still haunts the Seattle organization, or is this a completely clean slate?
Oh, it's still haunting them.
It's still haunting them.
Oh yeah. The football guys are continuously punishing. Man, when you get inside the 5, nobody should ever throw the rock. So and
like a true running back.
Look, and when you got that beast in the backfield like Marshawn, homie, no. That's just
Seattle should give them a ring. If they win this, Seattle should give them a ring and
that would be dope.
Bring them back and to break the curse, man.
Yep.
That would be dope. I would love to see that. That's a good idea. Cedric, call your people. Call the NFL folks.
I need to call my boy Omari Lowe. He's making sure your socks and stuff right at Seattle.
There you go. Hey, that's an important cat. You just don't know.
That's about as far as my relationship.
You know what? We're gonna get him on the show.
Yeah.
So the Patriots are currently tied with the Steelers for the most Super Bowl wins in history at 6. If they win this, they stand alone at the top. Does a win here officially end the post-Brady era of misery and start a new dynasty?
No. I don't see that. And we lived through it, and we had the fortune of living through it. But that run that Tom had, the way he got the job, the way he didn't let it go after that, the injuries, the criticism, the players they had come in and out of there. It's that run was incredible in my opinion. Nobody can really erase or take away or tell you.
Right.
As bored as we hated watching them, a lot of times they were good. They were good at what they did. They were disciplined. They were everything that you want in a team. Yes, when he left. Yes, when they left, everything kind of went downhill. You go through this rebuilding period. But if Vrabel can string together another 6 appearances in a row, maybe we start having that discussion. But those were still some solid teams that the Patriots had during that time.
Yeah, that's true.
How often do you get a psycho quarterback like Brady with a psycho head coach like Belichick? But they well, Brady, not Belichick, but Brady put some of his ego aside to stay with him for that long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And win all that. So that's not happening. I don't think it's gonna happen again in our lifetime. But if you're talking about dynasties, if out of the 2 teams, Seattle has a better chance of being a dynasty. With the quarterback being where he is, he's loved. He's gonna be loved. The running back is killer. The defense is, they got a full team, and so Seattle has a better chance of being a dynasty. We still don't know what Drake May is going to be. I think he's a good quarterback, but he's young. He's no time.
Young, yeah. That's true. So, Seattle is currently a 4.5-point favorite in a game where both defenses are top tier. Do you think this ends up being a defensive slugfest like the AFC Championship or a shootout like the NFC Championship?
I don't think it's gonna be I don't think it's gonna be a slugfest. I think Seattle's gonna do what they're gonna do. Yeah.
I tell you, I don't. Yeah, I think Seattle will, and here's my rationale behind it, because I really thought LA had a very solid defense. They had a very good defense, and still Seattle had their way with them. Denver, who had a very good defense, the Patriots struggled with from an offensive perspective, right? So I think that type of output, in my opinion, if New England comes out and they try and nickel and dime it because they feel like they're going to make it a defensive slugfest and try to kick field goals, they lose. You got to go for the gusto for this one, because I think field goals are going to just kill time. You got to go for touchdowns. Because it looks Seattle is rolling. They got a rhythm right now. They're making it look easy. Their load is really not that significant. So if they had to go and play slow ball, they could. They're healthy. So, you're talking about you have to have it's got to be a shootout if New England is going to have a chance.
Yeah.
Okay. Said, did you have to say anything?
Yeah, I just think Seattle is going. I'm not saying they're gonna run away with it, but I think it'll be a 14-point game.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Okay. Cool.
So,
if this game, as we mentioned earlier, comes down to the 1-yard line again with 20 seconds left, who are you betting on to make the play this time?
You got to give it to 9.
You got to give it to K9. Yeah, got to give it to that dog.
You got to give it to him.
Yes, Lord. I would tell you what, the lightning bolts will probably strike out of the sky from the football guys if they decide to make that decision again.
Yeah. Hey, I think Sam Darnold has seen enough, because really and truly, man, I think that's when Russ started to tumble. I think that was one of the. So Sam is gonna be like, nah, y'all ain't getting me like that, man. Hey, get ready, big dog.
Yeah, he tripping me up like that.
Yeah, he gonna have that thing. So I'm getting
that would be interesting. That would be interesting. Last question. Give me your final score predictions and your Super Bowl 60 MVP. Say it.
24-10. Walker MVP.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 28-17 and give me Njigba for MVP. Jackson Smith and Njigba.
I don't know. I'm gonna say. What was your score again, Cedric?
24-10.
Jay?
28-17.
28-17?
Yeah.
I'm going to say 2017. And look, and I always beat y'all out.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go with Njinga.
Njigba.
That's a Jenga.
Jenga. That's the game, man.
Jenga. I'm going with him. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, I feel that if Jenga gets it, Sam Darnold is going to be the MVP. Like if Jenga have a great game, they're going to give it to Sam Darnold.
But Sam getting the brother treatment, man. You know they're going to skip over.
He is. Man. He is.
Guys, thank you so much for doing the show with me today. I'm excited. You know, we're gonna. And Bad Bunny, he came off really big at the Grammys. Won Album of the Year. I don't know his music. First of all, I didn't know he was that fine. I was like, oh my gosh. So he's a cutie, tall. Puerto Ricans are very tall. Yeah, he was cute. I will be watching. I kind of have a feeling Cardi B is going to be on there because a man played for the New England Patriots. She's Dominican. Her and Bad Bunny got a song together, so we may see Cardi on the stage. I'm excited. Kind of excited about the commercials. I
can't wait till the day after. That's what I'm waiting for. I just want to hear all the naysayers.
You know. Oh yeah. Plenty of those. Definitely plenty of those.
Let a naysayer know.
Let a naysayer know, man.
You're so yeah, what are y'all looking forward to the most for the Super Bowl? The food, the game, snacks.
Yeah. And you know, it's the last game for most of y'all, but I got the USL over here, so I'll be at the UFL, so I still got football in Birmingham, but
okay, I'm gonna come and check out a game with you one day.
Come on, man.
This season.
It's a good time.
Hey, you want to go?
I do.
Yeah, man. Come on. It's a good time. You know, I sit right by the beer lady.
Okay. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's the spot to be.
Yeah, he said that's the spot. Okay. We'll talk about that. Jay, what you looking forward to?
The commercials I always enjoy. I appreciate. But look, I want to see a good game. I want to see some slobber knocking. I want to see some some emotion run free. I want to see somebody lose a helmet. I want to see, you know, I enjoy football too much. You know, a lot of other stuff don't excite me other than the time when Prince did a halftime show and Bruno Mars, and then I'm probably gonna replay Kendrick Lamar in between one commercial from last year. So, yeah, I don't know. I just, you know, I'm looking forward to the whole weekend.
Me too. Whole day. I am too. I'm excited. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me. However, before we go, you know, we play a game. What you know. Ask you a few questions, and you choose the one that best fits you. These are Super Bowl questions from the past. What team defeated the Buffalo Bills by 1 point in Super Bowl 25?
Cowboys.
1991. Cowboys. Was it the Cowboys, 49ers, Falcons, or the Giants?
Oh, 1991?
1991? Well, it wasn't the Falcons. It was Cowboys.
It was the Giants. 1991.
The Giants did, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Which team won 4 Super Bowls in 6 years between 1975 and 80? Was it the 49ers, the Steelers, Cowboys, or the Patriots?
Steel curtain.
Yeah, I would probably say the Steelers.
You both are correct. Which 4 teams never appeared in a Super Bowl? Name me the 4 teams that have never appeared in a Super Bowl.
Cleveland, Houston,
appeared?
Jets. No. Jets have.
Never appeared. So you said Cleveland, Houston, who else?
Cleveland, Houston.
Detroit?
Finish naming your 4.
Detroit. What would be the 4th?
You know, we got a couple of new teams in there, but Carolina went because Cam Newton took it.
You close, Cedric. You close.
Jacksonville.
Yep. Y'all named our 4.
Yeah.
Okay, Jacksonville. Okay. I thought. Why did I think Jacksonville went to one?
Because they had a good season.
Yeah.
They didn't make it though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. The only 3 I knew for sure, of course, Detroit, because they're in the NFC North. They're the only one in the NFC North that has never gone.
Yeah.
Or won a Super Bowl either. What team had the highest score? The one team in Super Bowl 24.
Washington.
No, I'm not finished.
No.
Is it the Cowboys, 49ers, Bears, or Eagles? Highest score in Super Bowl 24.
24. This is 6s.
I'm gonna go 49ers then. 49ers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
24. That would have been around the 90s.
Yeah. That is correct. 55 points. They scored 55 points. Last.
Eagles. Oh, don't worry about it.
He said, "Don't even." Last question. After a Super Bowl win, who said, "I'm going to Disney World for the first time"? Was it John Elway, Phil Simms, Joe Morris, or Mean Joe Green?
Phil Simms.
Mean Joe Green said, "Have a Coke and a smile."
Coke and a smile. Phil Simms.
Cedric?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Joe Morris.
Phil Simms.
Okay.
He was the very first one. And that was Super Bowl 21, January 25th, 1987.
Man, look how long this season is extended.
Wow, I know, right?
Wow, that's crazy.
That wasn't even February, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, that's our show for today. That's our last show, wow, for the football season, NFL football season. I'm so sad.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little rough. I may have to really come to those UFL games.
I mean, man, it's a good
Are they really playing really good though?
Yeah, sometimes, man. Some teams are, like Birmingham normally have a real good team, but we got a new coach this year. We got AJ McCarron is going to be the coach now.
Yeah. Because Skip was there, right?
Yeah, he stepped down.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's in hospice, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in hospice.
Who, Lou?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought. Oh, so he not? That was a false.
Yeah, it's a false alarm. Yeah, he's still hanging on. He's still hanging on.
Lou Holtz?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just in hospice. He hasn't passed on.
He's at home. He's in Orlando.
So he is at home now.
Yeah.
Well, we had some heartbreakers. Damon Wilson, aka Lamont Sanford. He was the last of the original cast. Well, the two cops are still living. The two cops.
Okay.
The original cast. He was the last. He was 79 years old. Died of cancer complications. And Catherine O'Hara, Mama from Home. What is it? What is it called? With Kevin.
Oh, Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Yeah,
I was going to say Home Left. I don't know where that came from.
All I heard was leftovers. I'm hungry.
No, I'm sorry. But yeah, that was, it's been kind of rough. It was a little rough weekend with those losses. But I'll see you guys next year. Well, next season. Hopefully the Bears we'll be talking about the Bears next year around this time. Fingers crossed. And guys, you can follow me on Facebook at She Say Sports, Instagram She Say Sports 23, and please subscribe to our YouTube page She Say Sports. Well, that's our show for today. Until next time, this is Sonia, Cedric, and Jameion. Peace.
Y'all, it's your girl Sonia from She Say Sports. Make sure to check us out every Friday morning at 9 a.m. on Black College Sports Network, YouTube, and Linktree. And please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page.